Pisces, welcome to your reading, Sun, Moon, and Rising placements. Let's go ahead and get these channeled messages for you. Pisces, go ahead and take some deep cleansing breaths and ask Spirit to show you the messages that you need to know. Okay. Messages for Pisces spirits. What is the energy for Pisces? Please and thank you. Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, the Chariot, Nine of Wands, Judgments, Seven of Pentacles. All right. Starting out. Alrighty. We take a second, take a look at some things and see what's happening here. Okay. Alrighty, Pisces. So the current overall vibe and energy of the reading is going to be the Chariot. This is basically you. Moving on from some things. Moving on through some things. You have endured some life lessons. Something familial. We have Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and Page of Wands. With this, there's the energy of a connection of matron or mother figure or mother energy with a generational here, because we see like an older woman here, a younger or middle-aged woman here, and then a baby. So this looks like this could be like grandmother, mother to infant. So this is familial. This is generational. This is keeping it in the family. With the Ace of Wands and the Page of Wands, I feel like here there is the energy of trying super duper hard to impress or keep up with the desires of a motherly, matronly, older feminine energy. And there is a feeling of, what am I trying to say? Trying your best to keep up with what a parent wanted. Very possibly a mother. Very possibly a grandmother, an aunt, like an older female in your family. And because looking to please, like this is something that has been put on you. There's a desire for you to kind of follow in the footsteps of, okay? But you really don't. Like you're moving away from that. It's like the inner child, your inner child is kind of following in the footsteps of an older person in your family, creative wise. But for some reason, it's not working for you. Okay. Nine of Wands. Whenever you And you feel like you're embattled here. So we have wands to wands to wands here. So it's kind of like this is the older version. This is you now when it comes to this portion of yourself. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you're really trying hard to, you don't want to disappoint, but you also want to branch out and do your own thing. Like you want to carve your own path. Like you've moved totally away from this past energy here. By you doing that, you very well could be feeling embattled because you feel like there's judgment. The eyes are on you. Some kind of eyes are on you. And it's like, it doesn't make you feel comfortable. And you're constantly fighting against that. Like, one side of you is like, oh, I want to kind of follow in the footsteps, but I'm only doing it because I don't want to disappoint. And then that rebellious side of you pops up, Pisces, and you're just like, you know, the two fishes are going around that circle. One of them fishes is like, we're going to go in our own. You can keep going this way. I'm going to go this way. Okay, the energy is like, you kind of are at odds with yourself. Younger self or inner child version, you now. And this is the chariot. You're like, you're moving away from. You're moving away from your past, how things were when you were younger, how things were in your previous life when you were dealing with family. Now you're grown, you're on your own, you're branching out, and you want to do your own thing. And every time you go to do your own thing, especially creatively, you feel stumped. You feel like you don't have support from that part of your family because they see things one way, right? They're more grounded. They want you like this Seven of Pentacles. And it's crazy because the Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles are flanking the row of cards. And like I said, you're in your creative, passionate energy. Even here with the Chariot, the arrow has flame. So creative, you're fighting for a creative endeavor. You're fighting for a creative side of you. You're fighting for your spirit. Like you have this passion burning inside of you to do something. And it's like, they're like, no, you need to be more settled. Earth energy, you need to be more grounded, more settled. You got to think about the future. I just heard, think about the future. Keep thinking about the future. And it's like, you're like, no, I mean, yes, I am thinking about my future, but I know what I want to do. Please stop trying to impose what you want for me. Let me plant my own seeds. Stop judging me. Stop giving me the side eye. Stop making me feel like I'm a bad person. Stop making me feel like I got to constantly fight and fight for my right and speak up. You know, it's almost kind of like it's a constant turmoil, tumultuous tumultuous situation and energy when it comes to basically trying to let somebody older and you're like, they're kind of stuck. That's what it is. The older person, this older energy is stuck in their ways. And it's kind of like their way or the highway when it comes to their thinking. You're like, no, this is basically, no, I'm going to do things my way. I know what I'm doing. You know, I know what I want and damn it, I'm going to go after it. Okay, that's what feeds your passions. That's what feeds your emotions, Pisces, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get some advice on which way to go with this. Messages for Pisces Spirit, please and thank you. Page of Pentacles, and bottom of the deck energy is the Six of Wands, success. All right, Pisces. So final advice is 8 of Wands, 8 of Cups, and Page of Pentacles. I absolutely love this. Pisces, there you have it. The advice for you, my dear, is keep moving toward what it is that you want. That's what's going to bring you your success. You know what it is that you want, and it's, here we go. Wands energy. You got a lot of wands in here. There's a lot of fire. And here, yep. Moving on, and you, the water energy is right up underneath your opening energy of the Chariot. Okay. Advice is this, Pisces. Move on. Move toward what you want to do, and do it fast. No longer. Stop allowing the desire to please older people who have already lived their life, Pisces. You have to remember, older energies, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, figures you look up to that are progressive, that are predominantly older, they've lived their life. Don't allow anyone to live vicariously through you and it's making you miserable. Okay? You're meant to be in the spotlight. You're meant to shine. Okay? You're meant to, have people's eyes on you. There's a creative, there is wands all up and through here. So Pisces, and this is very well a Pisces with fire in their chart, but also too, this is your creative side. This is your passionate side. This is something that you really, really, really want to do and be involved in and get it started for yourself, but you've been holding yourself back for fear of letting down someone older than you who might have said, I feel like, I just heard generational. So it's kind of like, well, for example, let's just say, there's been a constant pattern of doctors and lawyers in your family, or high achieving people that are in these certain kind of, careers, but you want to be more artsy. You want to be more, you want to podcast, you want to act, you want to model, you want to play in a band. You see what I'm saying? Where you want to go creatively is so far off the beaten path of what your family is so used to. It's almost kind of like a clutch my pearls moment. And then I can't believe you want to do that. Yes, absolutely. Pisces, do it. You don't have to be like everyone else in your family. You don't have to stick with that vein. Okay. So yes. And with the 8 of Wands, move swiftly, move fast. Okay. Movement, Chariot, movement. 8 of Wands, movement. 8 of Cups. Please move toward what it is. That's the only way you're going to be successful. And that's the only way you're going to be happy, is if you do things your way. Everybody else will just have to deal with it. Everybody else will have to be mad, sad, whatever the hell. Okay. And with the, Page of Pentacles, this is some kind of money news, some kind of new job per se. This is what you want to do career-wise. So throw yourself into it. Research. Make yourself, here in Page of Pentacles, she's reading a book, a couple books. Throw yourself hard. Some of you may need to go to school to get that, to kind of do whatever it is that you're doing. Like I said, you might be doing something creatively that needs editing. So study editing. Get good at whatever the hell it is you want to do. But you're not meant to do this past. Okay. I understand the younger version of you. You may have even wanted to follow in that footsteps, but it's time for you to do you in your creative area. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get some more messages for Pisces. Yeah. And live their lives, Pisces. Now it's time for you to live your life and do what makes you happy. And don't feel guilty either. Don't let nobody make you feel guilty. Okay. Spirit messages for Pisces, Moon and Rising, please. Three just flew out. Let me pick them up and see where they are. Earth, the moon, and the siren. So we have Earth, utilize logic, reason, and common sense. It's right here on top of this. The moon, you will be guided through darkness. And the siren of temptation may lead you astray. Right. So whoever that Earth energy is, has been trying to say, it don't make sense. Use your common sense. Use your logic. Don't be crazy. Stick to the plan. No, that's not for you. You have to branch out and do what you need to do. Do not let this Earth energy rope you into sticking and doing what you don't want to do because they're throwing excuses of logic, reason, and common sense. Sometimes life, you need to go out there and do your thing. Sometimes you need to go out there and throw caution to the wind, throw a little gamble, especially when it comes to your life and your happiness. Do what you want to do, Pisces. Do what is driving you toward that, okay? So you'll be guided through the darkness, the moon. So anything you're going through, your guides will help you get to that moment, to the place where you need to go because you're meant to have success, okay? Six of Wands. And then the siren of temptation may lead you astray. Just in your journey of moving toward anything that it is that you want to do in life, anything you want to be involved in, just don't stay the course. Don't let something kind of knock you off of your game. Okay. All right, let's go get some more messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Conclusions are within reach. Communication is key. Believe in the impossible. Ant, tree, affairs with your family. And turkey, someone is behaving stupidly. Ooh, Pisces, y'all, your family is just trying, y'all. They was really trying to make you feel like you just is one of the worst persons in the whole world. Okay. So we have ant, work, achievement, and success. Move toward what it is you want to do. Okay, what do ants do? They move very slowly. Okay, you'll see an ant. They're not super fast. They move to what it is that they want. So be like the ant. Keep at what it is you want to do. Bottom of that deck energy, remember, was the Six of Wands. You're meant to be successful in what it is you want to do. Okay, if you need to, like the ant, find a community that's going to nourish you and keep you going to move toward what it is you want. It's nothing but movement toward what the fuck it is that you want. Even if you're feeling bad when it comes to your family, listen, do your thing. Find your own community. And trees, a treat, affairs with your family. You're somebody in your family is really trying to keep you in their area. Don't do it, okay? And then Turkey, someone is behaving stupidly. I feel like with the Turkey, someone's behaving stupidly kind of goes in with the siren. A temptation may lead you astray. Like I said, avoid that temptation. Don't let anything knock you off of your game, or else that's going to be you doing some stupid shit. And then you're going to be like, oh my God, I never should have did it. I should have just stuck to the path. Absolutely. It's all about moving forward. Don't do nothing crazy that's going to keep you stuck and push you backwards, so your family could be like, told you. I told you so. And I just feel like there's a Pisces out there that has a family member that's just ready to just make you feel dumb, and any mistake you make, they'd be like, I told you so. You don't listen to me. I told you so. Okay, get them out of here. Conclusions are within reach. Communication is key. Believe in the impossible. So I feel like this is for Pisces. This is for you when it comes to talking to the family member that's trying to make you do what it is, trying to influence your decisions toward what they want, okay? You know what needs to be done. Conclusions, the end is right within reach. You know what you need to do. You know how you need to go about closing everything out, letting people know, don't tell me what to do. I'm going to do what I want to do. Communication is key. Yes, speak. Open your mouth. Open up that throat chakra. Let it be known. I am going to do what I want to do, and I'm not going to feel bad about it, okay? And believe in the impossible. Whatever it is you're trying to do, whatever it is that you're pulled to, whatever dream it is, manifestation is that you're working on, that you know is going to make you happy and successful, believe in that. Even if it doesn't seem possible, even if you have people in your ear trying to make you doubt and feel any other kind of way, don't even, just ignore it, okay? And that is the best way that you're going to be able to get to where you want to go. All right, Pisces, I feel good about this. Y'all are going to get whatever it is that you want. You're going to succeed, and you're going to succeed very well, all right? Because it's meant. All right, Pisces. So that's it. That's all, my dears. That is your reading for this evening. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you guys at the next one. Take care. Bye.